Joe Burrow was very short, simple, and sweet with us re-signing Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. This is what he had to say. They're two of the best players at what they do. When you can re-sign guys like that and keep them around for an extended period of time, that gives you the best chance to go out and win Super Bowls and win a lot of games and win division championships. We got two of our best players re-signed. That's a big deal. Plus Mike G. We're doing the right things. You know, I was about to say, he better put in Mike G as well, man. Gesicki gotta get that love too. Gesicki went through the whole entire 9 yards of saying how, you know, players should be paying the Joe Burrow tax in order to play with Joe Burrow. So, like, if anything, Mike Gesicki, man, he was championing the whole idea here of us, you know, or how of players signing the Joe Burrow tax. But he's not wrong. You know, he's not wrong, obviously. At the end of the day, our offense was as good as it was last year because of Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, and Mike Gesicki as well. So, there is still there's still places and situations where we have to continue to get better. Obviously, protecting Joe Burrow is still a very big issue here that we need to work on. And we also need to work on our defense and making our defense as good as possible. But this is a good step in the right direction. And it's also a good step to keep your quarterback happy. And at the end of the day, that is one of the most important things. And the Bengals did it. The Bengals accomplished one thing that they did not do in the history before, which was with the Carson Palmer situation. This time, they righted the wrong of the Joe Burrow situation by keeping his two receivers. Now, I see a lot of people say like, oh, well, the Bengals now rewrote history. I don't see it like that, to be honest. I see it as history happened, but we learned from our history. We learned that it's not a good idea to not make your quarterback happy. It's not a good idea to piss your quarterback off. So, well, I don't think we rewrote history with Carson Palmer's situation, because that still happened, right? And that was still an issue. That was still a problem. We didn't change history, but what we did was we fixed it, as in we learned from it. So, very important. Nonetheless, let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. We talked about him last night on live stream. And listen, at the end of the day, I love how dysfunctional he is making the Pittsburgh Steelers right now, because I'm not even worried about the Pittsburgh Steelers this year for the division. I'm really not. Other than the Ravens, I'm not worried about the Brownies either. I mean, at this point, I know Myles Garrett claims the reason why he re-signed with the Brownies wasn't because of the $100 and some odd million. It was because he understands which quarterback they're going with and the future they're moving in. And he says that's good enough for him to want to re-sign with the Brownies. I don't know what that means or what kind of decrypted text that means, because at the end of the day, the Brownies aren't getting Aaron Rodgers, which not like that's saying much, let's be honest. But they're not getting Aaron Rodgers. And if they're not getting Aaron Rodgers, I mean, who else would the Brownies even get? Like, maybe they're going to draft Sanders or Cam Ward potentially, but that's up in the air because it's very possible Titans take a quarterback. And then after that, who else? So the saga with Aaron Rodgers just got more interesting. According to reports last night, he wanted to go to the Vikings. He never wanted to go to the Steelers. His first option was the Minnesota Vikings. So that's throwing a monkey wrench into things now, because he just met with the Steelers. And according to reports, he just met with them just so he could test them. He wanted to test the Steelers to see if they were the right fit for him or not, and how they would react to him being in the building. And then it comes out that he wants to be the Minnesota Viking. I love this. I love this so much. You know, from a opposing rivals team point of view, this is I couldn't want anything better for the Pittsburgh Steelers than this situation they're in right now, because they're in this limbo of they don't know what the hell's going on, and now Russell Wilson wants to be back with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, Squealer fans, enjoy your hell. I sure am enjoying it. But with that being said, I don't know what's going on there. We just need the Ravens to like take a really big downturn with something happening to them, and then we can be good. If the Ravens have something bad happen to them and they have a bad season, we're going to pretty much be able to just walk into a division playoff. So this is a beautiful thing of the AFC North being so powerful for so long and now going to be a cluster fluff of nothing burgers. So tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.